Okay, welcome. Jason Flores here. Just getting set to load for the first time our Road Grand Tours, or now RGT Cycling. I'm gonna try to make this quick, concise, and hopefully a little bit of a tutorial on the first time getting paired. I have it loaded up to my PC computer and to my Android, but I'm gonna walk us all through that really quick. First thing we're gonna do is gonna need to make sure we get through to the Microsoft Store, which is where we could find it. So you're gonna head to the Microsoft Store here. Let me maximize that window. I'm gonna go in here, you're gonna hit search. I'm gonna search for RGT screen. That's right, screen. RGT screen is what we're looking for, and that will get you to here, which will allow us to take a look at kind of where we could download this from an app store per se. All right, so you'll go here. Here is launch. It'll launch the program. It's actually running in the background as it is. You can download it, that sort of thing. That's the first thing you'll need to do. The second thing you'll need to do is you'll need to load it from the Google Play Store or the iTunes App Store. I've got the Google Play Store, so I will go there and I will show you that quickly. So you got a little bit of the views there in the background, and I will show you a link from the Google Play Store where you'll search for RGT Cycling as well, and that should get you where you need to go. Let me bring this across onto the screen. So we've got that. Let me maximize that. You've got RGT Cycling here, and that's where you could download that. So you've got something on your phone, and you've got something as an app on your computer. So I'll install that. So that's important. That's the first thing you'll do, is you'll install that on your phone. Let me load that for us, and it'll look something like this. If I can get it. You've got Road Grand Tours loaded there. Get all logged in, and so you'll get a chance to sign in there. But so that in the meantime, I would have loaded Road Grand Tours on the computer. It looks like this. So now you see as you've got to download the app, and now I'll log in on the phone here. Put my login and password. So essentially, what they've done is they've made it so that a lot of the menus and a lot of the choices are now offloaded on the computer. You're essentially doing all of them from your phone, and that is what allows you to do what you need to do for the app. So I'll get it all loaded live here. I'll get logged in. I've got my password going in now. Try and get a good background. It's all loaded there now. And if you look closely, you can see pretty much everything that you could choose from the places. But let me do this live. Let me load it up. So what I'll do is I'll try to pair up with my RGT on the screen. You'll see that the screen number just changed. I'll put 4483. It changes kind of every couple minutes. It'll wait for me to pair up. It's looking for me, Jason Flores, and boom. I've got my live activities there. I've got my featured roads. You'll notice as I swipe through on the screen, I can go through different maps, and it'll actually change on the main screen. So I'm not touching a keyboard, and what you're seeing is the screen change on the computer. You can do a couple things. You can go to here where you can do events. You can see what events are coming up, and a map will come up on the screen, and it'll tell us everything that's going on in there. Let me maximize it on my screen. And you can see a couple things that are happening in the next couple hours, next couple weeks. You can also check out different roads, like I was showing you there. Yenza's there, 8-bar crit, and the new course here, which is Borrego Springs. Cool. All right, and then you could do riders stuff. You can see what riders are on, see what courses are on. You could ride with the active riders that are on there. I'm going to jump on here in just a moment to see if I can get it all paired up. That was one thing that they were having issues with. You could also change your equipment. So right now I'm at 80.70 kilograms. That's me plus all my equipment. So obviously that makes a difference. You can change your bike here. See, so you notice I'm not doing anything on the keyboard. I'm doing everything on my phone. I'm able to change bikes, use this bike, change that up. It, give me some graphics. A little bit odd there. A couple things going on. Looks like I've got 2 bikes running at the same time. But little things still running through here. To remember, this is definitely in beta. So we've got that. I've got my 3rd bike now on the same screen. That's interesting. So we've got that. You could change what you're wearing, that sort of thing. Hey, what's up, Stephen Chan? This is Road Grand Tours RGT. All right, let me get some shoes on. Actually, I should be okay with that. Let me jump on and see if we can get all paired up. That's the next thing. So next question is how are we going to ride? I'm going to look here. I will go to, I would say roads. I'm going to choose what road I want to ride. So let's do the new course since we haven't done that. So I will slide on into Borrego Springs. That's here in San Diego, California. I'm going to hit a ride from start. Okay, so I've got a couple different options here. I'm going through this first time just like you are. You're going to get a chance to see where we're at. So touch the power button to select your trainer. And we will. I need to get everything turned on though. It looks like we've got the course. A couple things going on there in the distance, but let me turn everything on my side and see what we have. Hold on. All right, so I've got my power meters up and running. I've got a couple choices there, as you can see, and I will choose my power meter. 119 says it's not connected. See if I can connect that. Looks like that's connected. Power smoothing. I've got power smoothing, and I've got my power meters there, all there. So I've connected those. See, so power's on there. Scanning still. Looks like cadence. The issues that we were having earlier was that cadence wasn't pairing. And it looks like it's not still. So let's just see if I can get any power. It says it's connected. Slope. We'll close that. Got a couple things you could change on the graphic interface there. So I can get it there. And so you could change all these things, like changing this if the segments are being shown on the upper left. You could change kind of where we're going, but right now I'm not paired. So it says that I'm paired to my power meter, but it's not showing any power. Let me make sure I'm power. All this is on the screen before. Yeah, everything that's on the screen. Yeah, so there hasn't changed anything. The main thing that's changed right now, Pat, is the interface of the interface between how we use the phone to do all the changing on the screen. That's all that I've seen that's changed. Let me make sure my power meter is connected, and it is, and I'm connected otherwise. I've got no connection to power meters right now. Let me try my smart trainer and see if that's any different. Shows connected. I got nothing. Got a way to change camera views. Got a little bit of that. That's working. Really odd in the distance out there. No power connection though. That's odd. Okay, so that's where we're at. The main key, I guess the difference from before, or that what we've seen before, is that we're using the app to do all my changing. No keyboards, all of it's connected here. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm actually on well, I'm on Wi-Fi, but you could do it either way because I've done it remotely from the office as well. So that's it there. So all the changes happen here. I haven't been able to pair up, so obviously not able to ride here. I guess I can stop pedaling, huh? So main difference is a lot of it's going to be done through the app. A lot of the options are going to be here. The menu's up here. The main thing is this icon here, where it's going to connect you to Road Grand Tours and kind of get you all connected. But again, all the choices can be done here. The different roads that we have, the choices that you have here, they're all done here, and they'll all come up. There's really nothing to actually, if I go on the screen and I click, there's actually nothing to click. Nothing with the mouse, nothing with the keyboard. What if there's messaging? Yeah, there used to be messaging too, and there's no messaging here. So obviously working through a bunch of different things. And continue writing, different challenges. That's it. Yeah, so not able to connect power meter. Obviously, you know, I'm on here enough that it should connect, and it's connecting everything else. So obviously an issue there. We could try restarts. We can try different things. I only got one Ant Plus on here, so not a whole lot. But that seems to be what it looks like there. Let me see if I can go back to the main menu. See. I don't know how to exit out of there. So that's about it. All right. Well, check it out for now. Steve. Hey, Steve Fung. Steven Chan. This is Road Grand Tours, just updated here in the last 24 hours or so. Go back to the beginning of the video. I will talk a little bit about how you need a phone app to actually pretty much control. Essentially, they're calling RGT Control on your apps on your phones, and then RGT Screen, what you're showing on the screen. You know, nothing to click, nothing that I can't even pair right now, but everything is controlled from here. So you can do all the little different things, changing riders, following other riders. Let me see if I can go to a different world, join someone else riding, and it should port me to another world. Go into another world. It's loading another screen, and we should be there in a second. So it does not look like it's much changed, actual like graphics per se. But what I am seeing is that a lot of the controls has changed. That's the main difference so far. It's usability there. So far so good. At least on the loading side, haven't been able to quite use it yet. I've got a couple of people here locally that have been working through it throughout the day. Don't forget it is in beta, so we're still loading it in that way, trying to help them out and make this all work. Unfortunately, when things get updated like this, things also break. Oh, there's a messaging where you can tap messages. So there's an option down here at the bottom to turn, to wave, change cameras, to change the graphical interface, and then messaging right here. So a couple different things there. All right, it doesn't look like the next map is loading. So let's see, continue writing. World choice and world is not working as well. So obviously a couple things to load up. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Get it loaded. I think keep it updated, keep it going. If you've ridden Road Grand Tours before, obviously it's a viable option to try. It's been pretty stable on the game side. We're trying to get more events in and just to see what it's all about. I think everything's a learning process. Obviously, we use a bunch of different platforms, but yeah, definitely check it out. Just released today. It's got a couple different things that are going on. Just working through a couple bugs, and just they've got a good user group. So give it a chance. Drop a line with them, and then see if you can add a little bit of help. They've been pretty responsive over the last 24 hours, making some changes, and hopefully get this off the ground. But definitely check it out. All right, check the beginning of the video. There's a couple links there, and we'll see you next time.